Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective love reading. Now, as this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this yourself, then please check your other places where you are likely to find a message in there. Okay, now this could be a reading about a past, present, or future person. It's whatever message Spirit wants to bring up. So, one more shuffle and then we're going into this. Spirit, can we get some cards, please, for Cancer for what's going on in love? What's going on for Cancer, please, Spirit? Okie dokie. So, okay, so the underlying energy then, we have a Five of Cups in the reverse. So it feels very much like there's some healing here from some sort of sorrow, some grief that is being going on. Now, whether that is with this person or whether this person is helping you to learn to release some sorrow and some grief, we will find out as we go through. Okay, now we have this Hangman in position for yourself, suggesting that you are feeling very stuck, very hesitant. Maybe you're not moving forward anywhere. You might be trying to look at different perspectives. Do they want me? Don't they want me? Do I want to be here? Don't they want to be here? I'm not sure. So, yeah, there's not much movement going on with yourself. It feels very stagnant. It could just be that you're observing from a distance, or just waiting to see how things pan out. You could just be going with the flow a little bit here. Right, what's this? Hangman, please, Spirit. Okay, so we've got a Two of Wands. So you are trying to make a choice. You're trying to decide whether or not this is going to be good for you. You do have the Temperance, though, so you do feel like it could be very balanced. You feel like you've got a lot of faith that this could be a good relationship, and there's a lot of harmony between the two of you. But we've got the Empress in the reverse. So it's suggesting that somebody here is feeling very overwhelmed with things. They might not be, I feel like this could be you, and that could be why you're just waiting. Now, it might not be you. You could be seeing this as your person, somebody that's been going through a lot. And it's like all of a sudden they're just that overwhelmed and drained that they can't really do anything at the moment. They can't give birth to new ideas. They can't start anything new. They can't give anymore because they've got nothing. They're running on empty. They're just completely overwhelmed. Now that could be you, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like that's what your person is. I feel like you're waiting for your person to finish healing, and to come out of whatever they're going through. And the reason I say that is your person is currently sitting in a Five of Swords in the reverse energy. So it feels like they have been going through a lot. They may have been betrayed, and they've very much walking away from backstabbing, from betrayal. It feels like they've gone through quite a lot recently. Now, whether or not I don't feel like that's you that's betrayed them. I feel like this is somebody else that has betrayed them. I don't know whether you're together or whether you are waiting to see how things pan out, whether you're waiting for them to heal before you get together. It could just be that you're helping each other through something. Maybe, I mean, you could be together and it could be that your person's gone through a lot and you're just patiently waiting by their side as they deal with whatever's happened. Because let's face it, betrayal doesn't have to have been a romantic betrayal. It could have been something at work, family member, friend. Could be anything that's overwhelmed them. Okay, so I've got a Page of Cups in the reverse. So there's feelings here that are not being spoken by your person. They're very much withholding feelings. I've got a Page of Swords in the upright. So there is a message, there is some communication that needs to happen, possibly an apology, but they are currently waiting. They're waiting for the opportunity, or they are just waiting for the right time. They're not ready to come forward. And I have got a Knight of Wands here. So there is energy to come forwards. Now, it could be that they're seeing you as a Knight of Wands. Maybe they are seeing you as being somebody that is very passionate and they feel like you're going to move towards them very quickly, very, very energetically. It could very well be that they have got a lot of energy to move towards something very quickly. I feel like they're doing the same as you. It's like you're mirroring each other's energy, just waiting to see who's going to make the move. I feel very much like you're hesitating. You want to see how it's all going to pan out, and they're just waiting. It's like they want to talk. They're learning about you. That's what the Page of Wands do. Sorry, Page of Swords does. They sit and they learn. They're very much a student, and I feel like maybe they're learning how to have that fire and that passion. I'm not sure, but it does feel very much like they're waiting and learning. I feel like I do feel like they're seeing you as this, seeing somebody that's very passionate, very driven. And I'm seeing that as well with you a little bit with that Two of Wands, because that is a passionate relationship. Passionate partnership. Now, how are you feeling about it at the minute? We've got a Two of Pentacles in the reverse, which is suggesting that somebody could be, I want to say somebody was unsuccessful at juggling things. I don't know. It feels like maybe somebody's just been juggling too much. Again, it could be your person just being overwhelmed and you're seeing it as being a bit of a flop. Maybe you might be seeing it as just being too much to deal with at the minute. And that could be why you're just sitting back waiting. It could also very well be that maybe someone was troubled, maybe it was a romantic betrayal somewhere and it's been found out. Now, if you did the betraying, that's why they're viewing you in this Knight of Wands energy. Because the Knight of Wands is usually what they class as the player of the deck. Runs in fast with energy and then all of a sudden they run back out. It could be that maybe they're seeing you as somebody that comes in and out of their life a lot. I don't feel like that is how they're viewing you, though. I mean, it could just be that they're used to that kind of energy and they were just waiting to see how it's going to work with yourself, whether or not you're going to do that to them too. Now, interestingly, so even though we're seeing it as a failed juggling act, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's also seeing it as a missed opportunity of stability. We've got an Ace of Wands, suggesting that somebody is lacking a lot of energy towards it. But then we've also got a Five of Cups, which is very much about coming out of grief and sadness and healing. So, yeah, weirdly, I don't feel like you're together. I feel like there's potentially been the opportunity, but it may not have happened. And where somebody was feeling sad before they're getting over it. I feel like if there was a betrayal, it didn't work out. Now, it might not have been a betrayal. What could have been being juggled was work and romance. And if there was a lot of work and not enough romance in there, then obviously that is not going to work. And again, that betrayal could be you working too much potentially. Now, I say you, these two cards can be interchanged. This one's supposed to be your energy because it's in your spot, but this one could equally be your energy. So flip them around, whichever is more relevant to yourself. Now, in your challenge, we have the Emperor, and he's in the reverse. So the challenge here is all about lacking a bit of control, Now, the Emperor in the reverse can also be a big dictator, somebody that demands things to be done for them, even though they don't deserve it. That whole, I'll tell you what I am seeing, the Empress in reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. I feel like it might have been a false pairing somewhere. Something where you may have thought at some point, if this is a relationship, then it feels like the Empress in the reverse and the Emperor in the reverse. Excuse me, all of a sudden I've just gone really tired. Um, it could very well be that where somebody thought it was going to be made to last, it was a bit of, I'm not going to say, let's face it, normally people will say that the Emperor and the Empress and the upright are divine counterparts. In the reverse, it's, yeah, they could be divine counterparts, but they're not going to be any good for each other. It's like a bad pairing because, yeah, dictator and somebody that just isn't got anything to give. Now, this emperor could be another person, could be either one of you, it could be somebody else. The emperor is generally a father figure, so it could be somebody's got children with. In the reverse is obviously somebody that is not particularly nice, can be very arrogant. I say he, gender's fluid, swap it as you see fit. Now, coming out with the cards here, I've got a Nine of Cups in the reverse. So whoever it is not happy about something. They are very much wanting there to be a lot of love and they want to receive. They are expecting this Queen of Cups to be giving and giving a lot. Now, this is why this Empress is in the reverse. She's overgiven. So this Emperor is expecting to receive but not necessarily give. It's very much the whole you give to me, but I don't do anything to receive it. That's very much what a dictator kind of energy, you do it my way and or the highway kind of. That's what this emperor is doing. And I have a world in the reverse as well. So whatever this emperor is symbolizing, somebody needs to release it so that they can move forward. So whether this is your energy, whether this is their energy, whether this is somebody completely different, it very much feels like they've got their claws in and they're very much trying to control a particular situation, expecting to be given to and not wanting to close out this particular cycle. Now, when this challenge has been got through, there is a Four of Swords, the outcome, which is healing, healing after heartbreak. And that Five of Cups there in the reverse, this Five of Cups here, it's all about healing, that sorrow coming out of it, very much healing. So there's a lot of healing here in this reading. Let's get some clarity. What's this Four of Swords, Spirit? So I've got the lovers in the reverse here. So potentially a failed pairing, falling out with somebody. I've got a death card as well. So it's something that's been going on for a long time. Very much a transition. So it is very much that you are going to be learning from something. You are transitioning. It's just taking some time to let go of it. We do have a Six of Cups though as well in the outcome. So there could potentially be somebody new that is coming forward. I say someone new, it's somebody that you may already know. The Six of Cups is very much a person from the past or an energy from the past, usually potentially a soulmate of some sort. It does suggest that there is a soulmate potentially coming in for you. Yeah, and it's going to be very healing. Now, it could even be that you're just learning things from the past. Maybe there's certain things that you're reminiscing over, and it's giving you a lot of healing as well. But I feel like it might just be somebody, it could very well be somebody from the past that's already been, maybe they've gone through something similar and they're helping you to heal. Right. So, romance angel oracles then. We've got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. A new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Cancer. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. For those of you that have already subscribed, thank you very much for your subscription. It is greatly appreciated. It helps the channel grow and helps pass those messages on. So thank you for all of your support. Good luck.